Good evening, teacher and classmates, my name is Josue Farge and today I'm going to explain to you what is and how to play Guts and Black Powder. So let's start with what's Guts and Black Powder? What's Guts and Black Powder? This is a horror shooter game where we have to fight against zombies. In this game there are 3 game modes, starting with what is objective mode? Objective mode is a mode where we have to do a certain task to make it to the end and win the game. Examples of this type of maps are San Sebastian, Roscoe, Copenhagen, Vertical Fortress, etc. Now we're going with endless maps. So what are endless maps? Endless maps are maps where we have to resist an endless amount of zombies, and that's all. Examples of these maps are Hugomont, La Hyacinth, and La Ferma de Hound. Now we're going with hold-on maps. So, what are hold-on maps? In these maps we have to do an objective while fighting endless waves of zombies, like for example Berezina and St. Petersburg. Now I'm going to explain the classes. So, first, the ranker. This class has 2 weapons, musket and saber. So, let's start talk about the musket. This gun has 2 modes, the firing one that will shoot and recharge, and the second one is the bayonet. Pressing X, you will use the musket as a melee weapon with a very long range. Now, let's talk about the officer. The officer is a class with 2 weapons, the pistol and the saber. The pistol is a weaker but faster version of the musket, and the saber is a melee weapon. Though this class has an ability called charge. This ability will make nearby allies way more faster, and every ranker with bayonet, lance or heavy saber will not need to click to attack. Now we're going with the Navy man. The Navy man is a class with 2 weapons, the blunderbuss and the saber. Since you know the saber, I'm just going to explain the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is a short range weapon that can do a lot of damage and hit a lot of enemies, but it will take a long time to reload. So it's best used in crowds. Now we're going with the musician. The musician. This is a support class that can buff nearby allies in 2 ways. If the ally is reloading his gun, it will make him reload faster. If it's a sapper and it's constructing his buildings, it will make him construct faster. And yeah, that's all. Now we're going with the sapper. This is a defensive class with 2 weapons, the axe and the hammer. The axe will attack the enemies in a slow rate, but it will do a lot of damage. And if you maintain press F, it will push the enemies. Then there is the hammer that can build 3 things. The barricade that can defend you and yourself. The stakes that will defend and at the same time attack the enemies. And then the cauldron that will reduce the movement speed of the zombies. Now, since we already talked about the principal classes, we're going to talk about the specialist, conformed by the surgeon and the chaplain. So we're going to start with the surgeon first. Medic is a class that has a bar of supplies. With supplies, you can do abilities. First, medical supplies. That when you click an injured ally, the medic will heal him. And then there is a box of bandages that will place well. A box of bandages. It will take all of your supplies, so use it wisely. The supplies bar can be filled with the supplies that the zombies leave when you kill them. Now we're going with the chaplain. Chaplain is a class with the abilities of using his crucifix to stun the enemies. He can cure the first parts of the blight. But if it's infected by a viral runner, you can only use the ability to make him die, but not make him become a zombie. So, now that we talk about the classes, we're going to talk about the zombies. Shambler is the basic zombie you'll see in every typical video game of zombies. It's pretty basic to be honest, but if he kills you, you will become a viral runner, so be careful. Or you can become a sapper or it depends on the class you are right now or using. Now we're going with the runner and the viral runner. The viral runner is a infected version of the soldier that recently died. Will tackle you and spit you the virus, so you become one of them. Then there's a normal runner. It's almost the same, but he will not infect you and only insta-kill you. And also he can spawn normally without need of a player being infected. Now we're going with the bomber. It's an enemy that you have to kill from distance, because when he dies, the barrel he has will explode. So be careful, and remember, do not shoot him while he's near an ally. That happened to me a lot. Now, we're going with the sapper. The sapper is a zombie with a ton of HP and headshot resistance, and also if he hits you with his axe, you will lose half of your life, so be careful. Now, we're going with the cuirassier. The cuirassier is a zombie with a lot of resistance to damage, and the fastest way to kill him is shooting him to the head. So, now that we explained all the zombies and all the characters in the game, I think we can go to the end of this video. So, thanks guys, I hope you like my presentation. It took me a while to make this, so I hope it is well made and it was worth it. Thanks.